Hey everybody, Zion over here at Nintendo Life, and today we're bringing you this quick bit of news that the Pokemon Company just announced that they are hosting a Pokemon press conference tomorrow, and then next week on the 5th, they are hosting a Pokemon Direct to share off a bunch of new information on Pokemon Sword and Shield for the Switch. Now, from what we know of the Pokemon press conference, which isn't really much, it's actually going to be a live event that takes place in Tokyo. They're saying the conference is going to cover a number of different things to interest Pokemon fans, so we imagine they'll talk a little bit about Sword and Shield, probably Pokemon Go, and maybe a new game entirely. They'll probably share some new information on what's next for the Pokemon TCG, and maybe we'll even get a new trailer for Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, because that comes out in, November? And another thing that they could talk about potentially is a Detective Pikachu 2 movie or video game. Since the first game came out quite a ways back, a new one could have been in development for a while now, and the movie did so well at the box office. And like I said before, I wouldn't try to get your hopes up too much about hearing a bunch of Sword and Shield information tomorrow, since Nintendo does have their own Direct next week for that. And now with that Direct, we don't really have a bunch of information right now. We do know that it is on the 5th of June, it's going to be roughly 15 minutes, and that they're going to share new information on Sword and Shield for Nintendo Switch in a live streamed event. So it sounds to be a very typical, straightforward Nintendo Direct, just with an entire Pokemon theme. I'm excited to see some new Pokemon tomorrow, and I'm hoping that they show off the first evolutions of the starters as well. I'm also hoping Nintendo shares some more information about the online service for the game, since Nintendo's been pushing their online membership so hard. I'm curious to know too if they're going to bring over any features from the Let's Go series, and maybe we'll even get a release date. And it's very surprising that they're choosing to do this before E3, which can only lead me to believe that Nintendo just has so much to talk about at E3 that they don't want to take up that 15 minutes of their E3 slot for Pokemon, which is crazy because everyone's going to watch that and be happy with it as long as it's awesome. But what else could it really be, right? Like, it's a week before E3. We're going to slap the times of both of the events up on the screen here rather than me try to just explain when they're both happening, because time zones can be confusing. Make sure to let us know in the comments below what you're excited to hear about from each conference. Do you want to hear some stuff about a new Detective Pikachu? Do you want to hear about more Pokemon coming to Pokemon Go? Or do you just want Sword and Shield information? Let us know, and if you enjoyed this video, why don't you toss a Pokeball at that like button, subscribe to Nintendo Life, and ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we release new videos. I'm Zion from Nintendo Life. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.